Hello, world.
Welcome to our podcast where we talk about anything and everything.
Nothing is off limits.
This is Everything Electrified with Hiba and James.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 23. First, I want to say congratulations, James.
For what, Hibbs?
We have hit 1,000 subscribers.
You're lying. You're lying.
Have done it. We have done it. We've done
1,000 subscribers. God bless all of you. Thank you so much for listening to our bullshit.
There's 1,000 of us in here. Yeah, there's 1,000 of us in here right now. Can you feel them? I feel them.
I can feel them. Thank you for listening to all of our garbage, especially Hibba's.
Yes, especially mine, which makes the most sense.
No,
which makes
not
the
at
most
all.
amount of sense. Yes,
I don't even know why I'm sitting here talking to you. I kill brain cells every time I talk to you with all the craziness.
You actually, your brain explodes from all the knowledge I give you for everything.
I can assure you it does not.
I assure you it does. I assure you. I tell you things that you never even thought about and don't need to think about.
That's because if I ever go to a loony bin hospital, I probably get the same kind of results from them. Okay, so just putting that out there.
Listen. I feel like I bring lots of interesting things. Okay, and that is good. It's good to know different theories and different. Whatever's happening in the world is good to know. It's the different
Says
people.
only you.
No, there's 1,000 of us that says that. Guys, give me a like so we can prove James wrong that we like all this stuff. All right. So actually, I wanted to go into something interesting today, and I want to talk about like the Mandela Effect. Okay.
Mandela Effect.
Now, the people that don't know what the Mandela Effect is, it's a bunch of us. When I say a bunch of us, I'm talking about thousands of us remembering things being a certain way, and in reality, they are not. So
like my everyday life.
Well, the theory here is that in another universe, like you're remembering things that's part of another universe or a different timeline, or time travelers come back and they change something so subtle, but it changes everything, but you still have that remembering effect to it. That's what it basically means. Where it started was from Nelson Mandela's death. So a bunch of us remember in the 80s that he died in prison. And there were actually books written. There's actually books that exist today.
I actually remember that myself, to be honest with you.
There's actually books written that you can find now, and it says he died. Okay, but yet he didn't die and he's alive. So we don't know, was that a time traveler that went back in time that changed that because we needed him to be alive for all the good he was going to do. So he changed it, and then some of us just remember hearing that he died. We don't know. Okay. Yes. There's some other ones. There's like the Berenstein Bears and the Berenstein Bears,
Berenstein or something like that.
Yeah, there's a Curious George. Where the monkey had a tail, but in reality he didn't have a tail, but we all remember him having a tail because he's a freaking monkey.
Yeah, didn't he? I could have sworn he had a tail. He was hanging from the tree. Don't tell me he doesn't have a fucking tail.
He doesn't have a tail.
Come on, man.
You remember it wrong. There ain't no damn tail in here.
What the hell?
Yeah. The other ones that are really interesting, I'm just trying to go through like so we remember the cereal Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Well, it was spelled like a fruit, Fruit.
Correct.
No, it's Froot, fruit.
No, come on, no.
2 O's and 2 O's. Yeah.
No.
That's how it is.
That's lying.
What about the Monopoly guy? He had the little monocle, right?
Yeah, of course.
No, he doesn't have the monocle. You're wrong.
I quit at life.
Like, why do we remember all this stuff all wrong?
I grew up in the 80s, man. I know. I could have sworn to God Fruit Loops was actually fruit. Fruit, not FR, whatever the shit was before. And yes, I played Monopoly, the original Monopoly. He had a fucking monocle.
What about you guys, the lots of Star Wars fans out there? You seen Star Wars, James?
Yeah, I've seen some Star Wars. I'm a Trekkie, but I see some Star Wars.
Okay. Well, C3PO, right? We remember him being gold, right? The robot.
Okay, I'll go with that. I've seen him in gold once, I think.
Yeah. Well, supposedly one of his legs is silver. It's not gold. I just want to know, there's so many diehard fans out there. Diehard. But they also don't remember him having one silver leg. Like, how does that make any sense?
It does not make any sense.
There's like diehard fans. Fine, I'm not a diehard fan. That's okay. But there's so many diehard fans.
Maybe our listeners can tell us.
Well, another Star Wars one is we remember the line that we quote. It's on so many things. He says, "Luke, I am your father," right?
Yeah.
In the end, but all he says is "I am your father." He never says Luke. Then why are so many diehard fans quoting it wrong?
That's true. It's like too many to not know that. I don't know.
It's crazy. It is the craziest thing. There's like so many of it. Okay, you remember the I Love Lucy show?
Love that show.
Lucy
Hell
and
yeah.
Ricardo. Lucy, I'm home, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't he say, Lucy, you have some explaining to do? Doesn't
Yes.
he say that all the time? No,
He
he
has said
doesn't. He
that.
never says that. What?
Wait. No. Okay, listen.
Yes.
I want to point out real quick. So it looks like we have movie time. I'm going to put that out there right now. I'm letting you know
We
right
don't have
now.
no movie
We
time.
have movie time. I'm going to tell you about that towards the end. That's going to happen, guys. He does 1 or 2 episodes. He has said it when he got upset or like she messed up because Lucy, you got some explaining. He's a Cuban, and that's the reason why he had his accent. He was that heavy.
I know,
Desi
but he didn't say
Arnaz.
that. Yeah, he said, explain that if you can. That's what he says. That's the catchphrase. Lucy, explain. That's what he says. So why are we remembering it wrong? Why is it we remember it wrong? So it goes back to the theory that there's either time travelers that go into these key moments of life and they tweak something.
What the fuck, everyone? Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Okay.
It's called
I'm
the
sorry.
butterfly effect. It's called the butterfly effect.
I'm
Okay.
trying.
Butterfly effect means that one little ripple just ripples across and just changes everything. So in time travel, if you stepped on an ant that wasn't supposed to die there, you could have changed course of history. So that's what that theory comes from. But that's a big one. What about Sinbad? He never played Genie. I remember him being Genie in Shazam.
I actually never seen Shazam.
Because there's a Kazam with Shaquille O'Neal as a genie. But I remember Sinbad as Genie in Shazam. I remember that. I've seen it. I don't understand why it doesn't exist.
I'm done. I'm hurting. My brain's starting to hurt. This is terrible.
I know.
It's starting to be mad. And that's making me mad now.
I know. It's crazy that we have this type of Mandela effect. And it's not just 1 or 2 people. It's a lot of people. Why are we all remembering things wrong?
Especially my childhood show. I loved Lucy's show. I love that show.
I know. He used to say, Lucy, you have something explained. He used to say that. I hear him.
Love that show. I grew up with that.
But according to the Mandela Effect people, he's never said that. Just like Luke, I am your father, he never said that. And I remember him saying it. I've seen the movie. I've seen people wearing the quoting it. Like, why are these diehard fans getting it wrong? That doesn't make no sense.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I don't know. Time travel, is it? I don't know. Are we in a different universe? Parallel universes getting mixed up together? Maybe we're just more sensitive to other things than other people.
Right now, it's 2022. I'm just waiting for the aliens to come down so I can start riding in space in spaceships. I'm not waiting for Elon Musk anymore.
Oh, you can ride in spaces. They can just, kidnap you.
Pretty much.
Hijack
a lot of people
your ass.
They've done that shit to other people. Why can't they do it to me?
Exactly. So you can ride it in a spaceship. You don't need them to come down. They can just take you.
That's perfect. Let's go.
Fine. You just gotta be out.
I'm tired
you gotta
of being
be out
here
in the field with the cows and stuff.
I'm tired of being out here with cancer and all the other craziness that happened and COVID. I'm tired of COVID. Come on, baby, take me.
There is actually a famous actress, right? I forgot who she is, but there is a thing you can look up where she says she was abducted by aliens. And she has proof of it. There's a famous actress.
And then we're now going into game time.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, if you listen to her stuff, like, if you listen to her story and you listen to the proof she has really some compelling evidence. And why would she, being an actress, right, need to do that? She doesn't need the attention. She already has the money. Like, why would she bring this to light? Like, what would be her motive? Other people want 15 minutes of fame.
Just like Dan Aykroyd actually said that he saw the Men in Black.
Well,
Actual Men in Black, not the movie, guys. The actual Men in Black.
I was about to say millions of us saw the Men in Black and it was great.
No, not that. Not the movie. Not that movie. I'm talking about he was doing, I forgot what show. He was doing a mystery show. Please, guys, if comment down below if you remember the mystery show that he was in. He was doing a mystery show because they were, back in the early 90s to late 2000s. Those were a big thing, kind of like with Unsolved Mysteries and stuff like that. And he was coming out after the taping, and there's an interview on YouTube. You can find it up. It's on YouTube. And he goes, there was a taping, and I went outside to smoke a cigarette. And he was outside smoking a cigarette, just looking around. It was in New York. And across the way, he goes, I see this guy that you could obviously see he's not supposed to be there. When I was staring at him, it was blurry. And I wasn't catching a heart attack. He goes, I was young at that time. I wasn't catching a heart attack. And he was wearing a legit, looked like the old FBI white black suit like they had back in the 50s. When he goes to turn to somebody because someone had called his attention somewhere, he turns back. The guy was instantly gone. He goes, I turned my neck. He goes, I turned for maybe like 5 seconds. I turned my head to see who called me, turned back, and it was gone. So yeah, that's a thing too.
Yeah, that's just called paranormal.
Yeah, well,
Could be a ghost. I'm just saying.
We can only do so many of those on our show, and this is trying to get really stupid now.
I can't help it that I'm closely involved in these situations. I don't ask for it. I don't ask for it. It's just part of what I have to deal with. All right. That's enough. We're gonna go into James, your favorite topic here now. Some game time. Game time. All right, so what do you got for game time?
I got 2 pieces, but before I get started, I gotta ask you a question to all the listeners. To Hiba herself, picture a young, shorter James in the 8, and they're like, no, I'm a fat guy. Okay, come on, let's go.
But you said shorter, like I don't.
All right, anyway, just shut up, just listen. Close your eyes and listen, okay? And I was sitting in the living room with my brother on the PlayStation 1, back in the 90s when PlayStation 1 came out. And we had the old-fashioned wooden televisions, guys. Yes, there are TVs that were built into wooden, kind of like for decorative, right? Because everything's transferred over to the old tubes. They were built into wooden ones. My father had one in the living room. And we were both sitting next to each other, and we played a specific game. It's been around. It's called Twisted Metal. Have you ever played Twisted Metal?
Yes.
Fantastic game. They remade it in about 2003 for the PlayStation 3, and that was the end of that. Twisted Metal was the last bit of it. Rumor has it, Hibbs, that the people who did Destruction All-Stars, which is out there right now, Lucid Games, may be making a Twisted Metal remake for the PS5.
Love Twisted Metal.
And it could be free to play. That game is fantastic.
That game is so weird and so addicting.
And the storylines of each person is so unique.
I didn't even care. I just loved all of them. I didn't even care what.
I used to play Sweet Tooth. I used to play Mr. Grimm.
Sweet Tooth was my favorite.
I used to play them all. I think when the when they did the remake for it, they had such a good commercial for it. They got to a point where I think it was on Twitter. They had a machine gun, it was an old machine. It's a machine gun.
You could do hacks and get more different type of vehicles.
Dude, everything. And the story, like I said, the storylines were fantastic. So if the rumors can be correct, please, oh Sony Lucid Dreams gods, make Twisted Metal. Because what I'm hearing too, and this was part of their CES, they just had CES for it. They're making the TV series of Twisted Metal. A TV series.
That's gonna kill it for me. I'm sorry, that's gonna kill it.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of storyline behind it. I know you say you don't care, but Sweet Tooth has a story. He's a psycho killer.
I know. I love Sweet Tooth. I like the guy with the 2 big wheels too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's in the middle. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of that one.
Yeah.
There was a cop. They had a cop.
They had a cop car. Yeah.
There was a cop one. There's Mr. Grimm. He's on all of them. Calypso was the main bad guy of it. You're playing the Twisted Metal series was him, and he'll grant one wish to whoever wins Twisted Metal. So
I played with my friends where we're just like we pick the characters and then we try to like kill each other. So it was like hilarious. I thought it was such a good time.
just in case you guys want to know, I got this article from VG 24/7. VG 24/7 has always been around for a while for gaming, and the article just came out. Actually, I've actually been reporting it mostly this year. So it just came out. Let me see here. They haven't said any releases. They just said that a couple of the people from Twisted Metal are going from Destruction All Stars are going to Twisted Metal. So we're hoping that is the case to be released on the PS5. Because right now they have only Destruction All Stars, which is similar to Twisted Metal, but not really, obviously. So
Mhm.
we hoped for Twisted Metal, guys.
Okay.
The next one I have for you, which
Mhm.
is actually funny, upsetting, and everything else in between.
Mhm.
Hiba,
Yes.
you have a PS5.
Yes.
I have a PS5.
Yes.
I'm hoping that most of our listeners have PS5s.
Uh maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe,
Uh-huh.
maybe not.
Mhm.
So Sony has heard you, and their response is they're gonna bring back the PS4.
What?
Yeah, Sony has made an announcement. This is coming from Bloomberg.com, so Bloomberg News, that they will continue to produce the PlayStation 4s throughout 2022 to navigate the disruptions to the global supply chain that has a limited output of pricier PS5.
Why would
Sony knows that people are buying PS5s like they're going out of style to resell them. Resellers, that's what they are. They're reselling them so people can buy them at higher, enormous prices. So instead of doing that, they want to offset that. So since games are still being made for PS4,
no.
they're gonna remake the
No,
PS4,
I'm sorry.
except the PS4 Pro. They're not gonna sell. They're not gonna make that one. They're gonna make like the Slim.
Okay, time out. Time out because now it puts developers in positions where they don't have to make games for the PS5 anymore, so it doesn't advance. You just keep making games for PS4, which you can still play on the PS5, but
Yeah.
it doesn't advance as a developer. Like as a developer, if I was making it, I'd be confused. I'd be, wait, do I make it for the 5 or do I make it for the 4? Who has the most type of thing? Plus, now you're making the prices for the 5 go even higher because now you're just saying you're not making it anymore. So people still want it, and the people that do get it, the scalpers, are going to charge the arm and a leg again for it. So that doesn't actually make any sense. What it sounds like is they're unable to make the PS5. They're struggling with it. So they're like, well, we still need to make some console sales because then if we don't make it, we can't sell it. So let's just keep making the 4. That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, you look at it a couple of ways. So the chip shortage did play a factor into it because right now people, let's put the PS5 down. 3080s, 3090s is still hard to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the chip shortage definitely plays a factor into making these consoles. That's definitely a thing. To have the PS4 release, I have to laugh a bit. I'm sorry, not trying to
Yeah.
be a jerk. I have to laugh because okay, we're gonna make you the PS4 regular slimline, but we're not gonna make the Pro. And the reason why they're not gonna make the Pro because the Pro is a 4K console. The PS5 is also up to 4. It's up to 8K for the PS5, but most TVs are not 8K.
You're
They're
right.
4K right now. So who cares? So instead of them doing the right way, they're doing it the wrong way. And it makes sense because 4K is still part of that chip shortage. So I could see them not making it because of the chip shortage on those consoles. Now, the developers, to go answer your question about the developers, yeah, you're right. It's stupid because the developers are not going to be developing for PS5 unless Hibbs. And this goes back to digital releases, which I hate. I hate digital releases. I know you like them. I can't stand them.
It depends on the game.
So yeah, it definitely depends on the game.
It
For
depends on the
you,
game.
for you,
For me.
for me,
Yeah.
it has to be physical.
Mhm.
Um, think about it. So if I buy a PS4, I'm sorry, I'm going to use this Cyberpunk. I buy a PS4 Cyberpunk. I can still put that in my PS5, and then they convert it for me for free on the PS5 console. So I'll have the latest updated version, like if I bought the game through PS5, because they do a digital like release for it, kind of a deal.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. So you're right. it sucks because they're going to be making PS4 games mostly. And then, of course, if you put it in PS5, it'll be up converted. So think about it that way. You get it for almost 2 consoles for the price of one.
Mm,
Unless, and this is where I shine, you get digital. If you get digital, you're fucked. You're not gonna be able to get it. You're not gonna be able to use it for your PS5 because if you get digital, it'll be only for your PS4. Just saying.
that's messed up. I don't like that at all. And now I can literally sell my PS5 for a ton of money.
Oh, right now I could definitely sell it for close to almost $1,000, and I
Yeah.
didn't pay $1,000 for my PS5.
Yeah.
Will I do it?
100%.
No fucking way. I earned my PS5. I'm keeping that bad boy.
You know what? If I was not going to use it and I was like maybe downsizing my life or something like that, like a big life change, I would sell it. I'm going to be honest with you.
If life changed for you, but right now there's no need for it.
First of all, guys, my PS5 is black and I have the black
So is
controller
mine.
for it.
So is mine.
It is going to catch me a pretty penny. I'm just saying.
And
I'm just saying.
And it's the unique one. It's the D brand before D brand got sued.
Yeah.
So we have the unique shells.
Yeah. So, okay. I have something for game time.
Okay.
Okay. We know the app game Pokémon Go.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't played it in like 2 years. I'm not gonna lie, guy. I haven't played it in 2 years, but I was obsessed with that game. I used to play it all the time. I used to play it for hours. I have drove to Philadelphia to be part of this Pokemon Go meet thing where a ton of people just be walking the streets of Philadelphia, be catching Pokemon. All right. That's the level I've gone to. I'm just gonna tell you that's where I'm at. Okay. My account, right? If I try to sell my account, I could probably sell it for a couple $100s. I have a pretty rare Pokemon. Pretty rare Pokemon. I have shinies. I have all type of stuff. Okay. Anyways, going into it. The story is here. Oh, James, you're going to love this. The story here is LAPD officers. Okay? LAPD officers. They were sitting in their little patrol cars, right?
I've seen that.
Okay. They're sitting in their patrol cars. In the radio went off that there was a robbery in progress.
Oh, no.
Instead of them checking it out, they went to catch Pokemon instead.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They literally decided to ignore that call, do other routes, and be catching other types of Pokemon. They went and caught a Snorlax. They went and caught a Togetic. And the reason why we know this is because their cop cars record them. They're literally talking about like their excuses to their captain was, oh, we didn't hear the radio call. Well, we didn't know that. But in the recording, they literally acknowledged the radio call and say they're gonna ignore it. And then they're talking about catching these Pokemon and they're playing the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then they try to be slick and they go like, wait a second, but this was not Pokemon Go. We're part of this group and we were talking about taking pictures. So that's why I was kept saying take a picture, get it, or capture it. This is because I was trying to take a picture and show it to my fans or my buddies or whatever. And they're going to be so jealous that I got a picture. And I'm like, got to be. How old do you think your captain is? Like, that's like, how does that make it any better that you're trying to capture a picture of a virtual thing?
Yeah.
Then how does that make it any better? That does not make it any better.
Nah, bro. You tried.
They got fired.
You definitely got fired.
They got fired for that.
I hope you like that Pokemon Go. I hope you like that
now
Pokemon
you can play it all you want
on the unemployment line. Go for it.
They can't get unemployment because they literally got fired.
Listen.
But yeah. But the other Pokemon related news that I had last week, we talked about Logan Paul, right?
Yeah.
That he spent $3.5 million on Pokemon cards that were supposed to be fake. He was supposed to fly out. He was supposed to fly out to get it verified. Well, he got it verified. They opened up the cards. They were G.I. Joe cards. He got scammed out of $3.5 million over Pokemon cards that were not even Pokemon cards. They were G.I. Joes.
G.I. Joe cards.
Yes. They were wrapped in Pokemon Go wrapping. And then this company, the BBC, that verifies all these cards and everything, they're under heavy fire now because they told him that it was real. So then collectors don't open the cards, right? They don't open the packaging. They assume that this business said it was real. It's an accredited business. Everyone is good there. But then they basically owned up to it and said, oh, now we're not verifying any cards at the moment. We need to go back to our practices. We need to see where we went wrong, why we made this mistake, all this type of stuff. But
It's
now
like, this
people
guy
don't
made
trust
3.5 million. That's a big mistake.
Yeah. But now people
Shit.
don't trust this business who's been doing it for so long. Because they're like, you are the person that everyone like relied on their word, you know? Like if you said this was real, people took it as this is real, and then it's not. Oh man, that's a lot in Pokemon news. In other Pokemon news, the new game is coming out in about 2 weeks, so yay! Yay! I'm gonna stream it. Do you guys want to see me stream that game? If you do, give us a like. Let me know in the comments below. Do you want me to stream this? I'll stream it on YouTube. I don't care. I'll stream it. Like 2 hours a day, because you know YouTube don't pay my bills.
Yeah. Not at all. So do it in between work.
Yeah, 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day at night. I'll stream it a little bit, and we'll make some progress in the game. All right, we're gonna move on to some tech news. Oh, get ready for this. Some cryptocurrency news here. Hackers are breaking into Amazon cloud accounts to mine cryptocurrency, leaving the owner stuck with a huge bill for computing power. That's messed up.
That was kind of messed up.
That is messed up. That is messed up. Because you know, and I know a company that uses Amazon cloud servers.
Oh, yeah. A lot of companies use it, too.
But you and me know a company personally that uses
Yes,
it.
I know. Shut up.
And imagine that their bill is like so high for no reason. Just because these hackers are hacking. That's Amazon's fault. I'm sorry, but whoever's supposed to eat that bullet is supposed to be Amazon. You have people hacking.
An Amazon problem. That's your problem. You're supposed to be your cloud's supposed to be secure.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos, you have enough money to send freaking William Shatner to the moon. I think you could go ahead and fix your servers. Shit.
So, one of these companies, right? This guy in Seattle, he's a business owner, or whatever. He used the Amazon web servers, right? It said he owed more than $53,000 for the month.
Get the hell out of here.
Of hosting, and his typical bill used to be 100 to 150. That's his typical bill is 100 to 150, but now he owes $53,000 for the month, right? Because hackers got in and used his Amazon's computing power to mine crypto.
That's a lawsuit. I've been looking to sue Amazon. Not gonna lie, that's their fault. I ain't paying this.
What if the hackers hacked the dude? I don't know how it works. I don't know how.
That's a lot of money. I'm like, you know what, bro? You're never gonna get that money from me because I ain't got $53,000 lying around to give you.
Maybe they do. It's a business. Maybe they do. I don't know.
I better be a good freaking. You hope your business doing. I hope it's popping. Shoot.
Maybe. So another thing in tech news that I saw. Google accuses Apple of using iMessage to bully people into buying iPhones.
Wait. Say that again?
Google accuses Apple of using iMessage to bully people into buying iPhones. How?
Yeah, I don't get that. How's that work?
Okay, it says the report states that Apple is well aware of this. Oh, Apple knows this and is using the fact that its phone and messaging platform has become some sort of status symbol among smartphone users and using it to its advantage. All right, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. James, you're not in the dating world, so you don't understand, but I will explain it to you, okay?
Also, go ahead.
I will explain it to you. When single people start mingling with other single people, all right? This is for all the single people out there, hands up in the air. When we start mingling with other single people, right? As soon as we trade the numbers, right? No one calls anyone anymore, right? You have to be in an emergency dying situation for you to call somebody. No one calls anymore. Everyone texts. Is a text for everything. So when you text someone, right? And I'm not talking about, they're on like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or Snapchat. I'm not talking about apps. I'm just talking about just a text from a number to a number. You get a blue bubble. Blue bubble means the other person has an iPhone, you have an iPhone.
Yeah.
Blue bubbles is amazing. It makes life so much easier.
I text you, it comes up the same way.
Yes, because we both have iPhones. Now, if I was an Android user or a BlackBerry or a Windows phone or whatever else is out there, you would get a green bubble. Okay. People don't like that. People have stopped talking to people because of it.
Because
It
they
is
have the
like
green bubble. That's
yes, it's a status thing. It's a status thing, bro. I'm telling you, because it's like when you see that blue bubble, I get this feeling inside me that's like, my message was gone. It was delivered. It was received. I get this satisfaction. When I get a green bubble, I get anxiety. I'm like, did my message go through? Didn't it go through? They haven't replied yet. Why aren't they replying back to me? Like it's like becomes this whole thing. It
yeah.
does. It does. And when I text someone with an iPhone, they get the green bubble. To me, I know either their phone is off, they don't have service, or they blocked me. Right? I can also make these determinations because of the blue bubble. Blue bubble has a status symbol. So now Google is mad at Apple over the fact of this. Like, because society has deemed blue bubbles as like a higher tax bracket or something, and green bubbles is a lower
All
tax
right.
bracket.
All right. All right.
Don't hate me. I'm just
It's
explaining
not.
the facts.
It's starting to. Yeah, I get it. No, I get it. I mean, because it's starting to become like at that point, it's like Android versus Apple. Like that's what it sounds like to
Exactly.
me. It's really
Yes.
like I mean, it's your personal preference. I don't care what phone you have. I have friends that use an Android phone. I
And I
don't
hate
care.
that. And I hate that. I hate texting them.
I text my friends all the time. You know what?
Well,
Hibbo,
I text them, but I hate it. Doesn't mean I like it.
I'm
I'd
not
rather
talking to you
talk to
anymore.
them on like another platform. Like whatever other platform they have, I'd rather talk. We got Facebook Messenger, all right, let's go. You got WhatsApp, all right, let's go. You got Google, all right, let's go. Like I'd rather talk to them on another platform where I can feel the satisfaction of like my message was received. The green bubble has a very uncertainty feeling to it, and it seems shady. Green bubble makes people look shady for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just I don't know, but we all get this Mandela effect that the green bubble is shady people. All right.
Ay,
Why?
ay,
Why do you care? You don't even have a green bubble. Why do you care?
I don't care. I don't care. I care for my our listeners that freaking don't have an iPhone. Don't tell me they all have iPhones. There's no freaking way you're gonna tell me
No,
that.
they don't all have iPhones, and that's okay. Like they probably have amazing phones, like amazing
That's
Android
Google.
phones.
That's great.
But
It's great. Google Pixel's fantastic. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I've seen that.
absolutely.
I
The
mean,
flip
I
one, the
the
flip
flip.
thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
like
know.
that. I mean, I prefer iPhone. I've been using it for a long time. That's my preference. But there's Google. There's Android users that use the shit.
Ooh, there's a new Samsung S22 coming out.
Yeah, there's another one coming out that's fantastic too. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I have nothing against Android phones. It's just that green bubble of death. It just feels weird. And Android users know what I'm talking about. They know they've been discriminated against because they have the green bubble. They know what I'm talking about. You let me know in the comments below, you Android users. You know you've been discriminated against. You know someone left, ghosted you after you met them and they saw you had a green bubble. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a real thing that happens in the dating world, okay? This is a real thing we battle against, is people finding their own bubbles. Green with green, blue with blue.
I'm happy with just
All right, I'll tell you
my
a
phone.
story.
I'm done.
I'll tell you a story. My brother, right? My brother is a serious Android user. He hates iPhone. He makes fun of me when I used to wake up and pre-order iPhones. Okay? He thinks they're
I
straight
do that.
trash. Well, he thinks they're straight trash. Okay?
Okay.
Then my brother got married to
Uh huh.
someone that has a blue bubble. And that blue bubble
Ah.
person has
Uh-huh.
made him convert into an iPhone. Now they're both blue
No.
bubbles.
No.
I
Are
used
you
to hate
serious?
texting my brother. I swear to God.
Yo. I
And she
not just.
literally told him, like, I'm not going to talk to you no more. And I don't want to talk to you on different apps. I want to text you. And I'm not going to text you because you have a green thing. I want a blue thing. And he said, yes. And he woke up and he pre-ordered an iPhone. He's the one that did it after he told me 3 years.
Did you get that sweet revenge? Like I would have been messing with him the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like all the time you gave me so much crap about it. How did you like it now?
Yeah. He likes it because she likes it. He's a simp.
I can't. I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. It's talking no
It's
more,
true.
bro.
All
I'm done
right.
with you, bro. I'm done.
I'm just saying it's a real battle. Blue and green is a real thing, and Google sees it and Google feels a certain way. But it's not Apple's fault. Society has deemed it this way. It's not Apple's fault. Like, really, like, I'm sorry, but Android has a bad thing against it. You know why? the reason why Android has a bad thing with it is because any Joe Schmo can take any hardware and upload Android software to it and call it a phone and call it a day. So it gets a bad rep. Android gets a bad rep for no reason, because the higher end phones that really do have Android, they were great. There's nothing wrong with them. But like the lower end ones, and there's a lot of lower end ones, they're on wish.com for like $11, guys. There's a lot of lower end ones. They don't work good and they get a bad rep. iPhone controls everything, so iPhone is always that same standard. So that's why it's like a different tax bracket, you can call it. But I love all you guys, blue or green bubbles, but I would definitely not talk to you if you have a green bubble. I hate that. Please, let's just talk somewhere else. Please, I'll download something else. I hate the green bubbles. All right, I'm done. All right, we're gonna go to our favorite topic here. It's gonna be some Tesla talk. All right, for Tesla talk, I got a big Tesla updates for you guys.
All right,
big
before you get into Tesla talk, you mind if I say something real quick about Tesla?
Go ahead.
Because I know your shit's bigger than probably mine.
Go ahead.
But it's something that deals with you. So, Hiba, how is your pre-order for the Cybertruck doing?
So far they've taken my $100 and we're just sitting there.
Elon Musk has shared with all of us on happens to be Friday that he's delaying the Cybertruck till early 2023.
I'm okay with that because my whole thing is I want to trade in this car for the next car. So the more he delays it, the better it is for my loan.
Yeah, the chip shortage and the pandemic was the reason why. It goes with the PS4. It's pretty much the same thing. Chip shortage is hurting everybody, including those. But then also, if you think about it, it's not like he cornered the market, right? Daddy Elon just took over electric cars.
Yeah.
But now we're starting to see other competitors going into that market. Kia just sent me an email the other day about their new electric vehicle. Then we got the Mach-E, we got the Volkswagen, Land Rover's in the market now. So it's just everyone's trying to get in to get those chips. So now it's starting to hurt everything. So, 2023, you guys. I'm sorry if you guys don't know it yet. Elon did make that announcement. The Cybertruck won't be coming as early as that. We'll see.
I'm okay with it. I'm not mad at it because I have my own Tesla, right? So I'm not even upset about it. And the longer he delays it, the better it is for me because then I can offset the cost when I trade it in. So I'm good with it. But James, I just sent you a link. I want you to open this link. Tell me that's not the sexiest thing you've ever seen in your life.
That is kind of sexy.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a wireless charger. It's a portable wireless charger.
For $70 fucking dollars?
That's not bad. Have you seen how expensive wireless chargers are? And you can charge it in the little thingy on your little car. And you can wireless charge. I'm sorry. I want the red one so bad. I can't stop thinking about it. And it's out of stock.
It's out of stock. Sorry.
I know you want the black one.
I always want the black one. You know that.
I know you like the black one. It's between the white or red. The white one looks like the chargers in your home chargers.
Yeah. I see it.
These are the same colors as the car, so I really want the red one.
Yeah, they want all in.
I really like it, and I really want one. All right, that I just wanted to share that. If you guys don't know, you can go to Tesla.com. They have a wireless charger they just released, and it's amazing and it's beautiful and it's sold out. Okay, great.
All right.
So what I want to go into, right, for Tesla, all right. Tesla released an update. The number of that update is 2021-44-30-7. That's the update, okay? I got that update last night. And I'm the type of person that updates all my stuff all the time. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead, update this thing. Great. What does the update do? It fixes a bug with the heat pump failure. So the heat pump you need for your battery, it keeps your battery warmer, so then you're getting more range. So in the previous update that Daddy Elon sent out, it kind of defeated that purpose. The heat pump wasn't turning on. There was lots of issues there. So this was supposed to solve that problem. Great. I was like, yeah, of course I want this because I haven't driven my car since December, so I don't even know if there's a problem or not. But I want it, right? I'm gonna take this update. Great. I get the update. Everything's good. Now my Sentry mode has a system failure and it will not turn on.
Yo,
Yeah.
why?
If I turn it on, I can switch it on, but I can't see any of my live view of the cameras anymore. And then after 15 to 20 minutes, it'll turn off and give me an alert that there's a system error and it can't turn it on. Like it's off. It's failed
What is going
after this
on?
update. So then I screenshotted that message. I went to my Tesla group on Facebook and I put it in them like, hey, anyone having this problem? So many people have the same problem after this update. So at least now I know it's not something fatal in my car. It's literally the software that's doing it. I have since then tweeted Daddy Elon. I've tweeted this man and showed him the message I'm getting. Okay, because now I don't have any Sentry mode. That means it's not recording anything. It's not recording. So anything can happen to it. It's not recording. Its Sentry mode is not on.
So what happened?
Nothing. You think he has time to reply to me?
No, he got time to do everything else but to reply to you.
Man, you know what he was busy doing? I'll give you another one.
Working on SpaceX.
Nope. He has started adding Dogecoin back on this website so you can buy merch using Dogecoin.
No, I'm done.
You know
Fuck
why
that.
he did that? Hold on a second. You know that thing is failing. He has Dogecoin. We know he has Dogecoin. We know he has a
it's
big
hurting.
wallet. Yeah, and it's hurting. So he's trying to drive sales up to it. So that's why he added it to the website. Bruh. You
Yeah.
gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. When I saw that, I was like, really? My freaking Sentry mode is having a system failure. You're trying to add Dogecoin to your website? Get out of here with that.
Take a walk.
Jesus. So another news that I had, this one is a big one. You're gonna enjoy this one, James. You're gonna like this one. There's a hacker in Germany. He was able to hack over 25 Teslas, and he can remote controls use them.
Yeah, I knew that. I've seen that online recently. They every time they come up with a new one. Matter of fact, I've seen them hack the self-driving and put it in developer mode on how they did the development for self-driving. So yeah, they're in, bro.
I don't know, but if he's out there and he's hacked in, but he said he can't control the car, like he can't do that. He can kind of make it move, and then he can turn the lights on and unlock it, and turn the wipers on. Like he can do all the stuff you can do in the app essentially, but he can do it remotely, and he's hacked into it.
Yeah. Well, that's if he reports that in,
he did.
Yeah, Daddy Elon gives money for that shit.
Well, he is because he reported. He's saying that he's not doing it to hurt anyone. He's just reporting the failure in the software, and he's trying to expose it to get something done because he's an IT security specialist.
Yep. A matter of fact, I'll tell you just a side note. It relates to Tesla, guys. Believe me, it does. I'm studying. Hiba knows. I'm studying to do cybersecurity. That's what I do. I'm doing the Security Plus. I'm just doing all my stuff. While I'm studying, I also learn about different things. There's an event that I would love to go. It's called DEF CON. It's in Vegas. Okay?
Let's go.
We got to find out. It's a big hacker event. It's beautiful, and it's in Vegas. Dude, we need to do that.
We should do it.
So, for 3 days, you go to this DEF CON. I'm not going to tell you guys in depth over DEF CON. If you guys want to hear more about DEF CON, let us know. I'll tell you later on. Trust me. But what I want to get to point to is the hacker part of it. They have a Tesla there. And it's like the latest Tesla, the latest one, 2021, whatever. The latest one they get. And the latest software they have in there. And what Tesla does, Tesla goes there and says, listen, hack this car. Whoever hacks it, not only will we give you $10,000, but we'll give you the car.
Wow.
So people spend the entire weekend on figuring out how to get to that car and how to hack that car and get to the software and get through it all with all their custom tools and all. Dude, it's insane. People do win Teslas. They hack it, obviously, but they also have to show how they got into it without breaking the car. You can't break the car, but they show how they get into it and how they get it. So that cybersecurity analyst, which is probably what DEF CON's about, all analysts go there just so that way they can compete in different areas.
Yeah.
They go there. So there's teams that usually a team actually goes after cars like that just to show them that it can be hacked and what they need to do to solve that. So
that's awesome.
For that analyst that came out, he definitely got money from Tesla because Tesla openly tells them, hack our car, show us how you do it, and we will pay you because they want to make sure that their car is secure.
Yeah. For sure. Have the hackers working for you. Absolutely.
Yeah. Because think about it, that car is definitely made for people like me and you. I love technology, so that car's straight up like it's not more mechanics now; it's more
Yeah.
tech. Tech.
Yeah.
So it's like a giant laptop on wheels. That's a car I always will want because
Yeah.
it definitely screams to be that type of vehicle. So
Well,
yeah.
let me ask you this, okay?
Uh, mm,
So now in like a latest version of full self-driving, drivers can choose profiles, okay?
mhm.
And the driving profiles they could choose between from is chill, average, and assertive.
Yo,
Assertive, okay, is
yo.
basically that jerk behind the wheel.
Uh huh.
You can literally pick what type of personality your car wants to have, and then it'll drive according full
I think.
self-driving to drive according to that personality.
Hiba
Why?
darling. Hiba darling. I think I want to be an assertive asshole today.
Yeah,
Put
like
it on
why?
there.
Yeah, like, and then you gotta put your it's on autopilot, so then it becomes like aggressive. Your car
Yeah.
becomes so. But why is that a choice? Why would you need this? Like,
Why is that a thing?
yeah,
Why
why do
would you
you
put that
want
on there?
an
Everyone's gonna always pick
autopilot
that.
car? Yeah, an autonomous car being aggressive. Like, why would you want this?
I would rather be chill and just take a nice drive. Why do you have to be that way? That doesn't make
So,
sense.
assertive Teslas are programmed to allow rolling stops, follow more cars closely, and swap lanes more frequently. Behaviors that tend to be more dangerous no matter who's driving.
Dude,
Yeah. Why is
that
this a
should
thing?
not be a thing.
Why is assertive a thing?
Elon, you need to turn
I
that
can
off.
understand chill means slower, like granny. I get it.
Yeah.
Average is like a normal. I get it. Assertive, really? Come on.
People will always choose that. They're gonna skip the other two and just always choose that because
I
they
would
want to
not
get
pick
there.
assertive. I would be scared, like put my life in the hands of a computer that by any calculation could be wrong. And
I
then
would do
I
the
put,
normal. I wouldn't do
yeah,
the assertive.
average.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
just do an
average
average.
drive, and I at least I have a better reaction time to turn it
Yes,
off.
exactly.
So, just
Oh
saying.
my god. Oh my god. It's I don't know about all this jerk driving cuz already now if you have full self-driving now it's already pretty like aggressive. We
Yeah,
have a whole video on this car just being super aggressive.
and I've seen other videos where self-driving on these cars. I'm not trying to be a jerk, Elon. Please don't yell at me. I've seen self-driving go wrong on Tesla.
Yeah.
Completely go wrong. So please, guys, whoever you guys out there who have Tesla vehicles, it's fun to have the self-driving. It reminds me of Cyberpunk, and I will if when I do get my Tesla, I will do it because I really wanted to experience that like that. But just use better decision. Be a better decision on how to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, why is this even a choice? Like that just seems like a bad choice. You know who would pick it too?
What?
People that got the car from their daddy's money, they would
Yeah,
definitely pick they
yeah.
would
'Cause they don't
definitely
give a
pick
shit.
it,
The car's expensive. Who cares? I didn't pay for it.
Yeah, they definitely doing something there. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. Um so the other news that I have, hold on a second, is if it would just load. So Tesla's thinking about making their own gaming controller
Okay.
for the car, which makes sense because right
Makes sense.
now you can, buy one on Amazon that's like that works. It does work because I have one from Amazon. You can take your Xbox controller, you can take your PlayStation controller, like you can get it to work. It does
Yeah,
work, okay? So it makes sense, right? But now Tesla wants to make their own, which is actually they should have had one from the beginning
I
because I
agree.
feel like you offer games and you allow people to use controllers, but you have all these other accessories, but you don't have one for you made a Cybertruck whistle, but you didn't make a stupid controller. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, like, come
exactly.
on.
Come on. And it's
And
not, and it's easy. You could rebrand something like they all do. Just put it
yes,
in
I
there.
know you can literally just rebrand it
Your
because so
parts
many.
literally come from fucking China. Come on.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm kind of mad because they're gonna charge like $100 to $150 for the stupid controller because it says Tesla.
Hancho will get it. Don't
Oh
worry.
my
Hancho
god.
got us.
Oh my god. When I read that, I was like, okay, yeah, that's great. Except like, and now you're gonna charge an arm and a leg for a controller just because it says Tesla.
They put a
You know?
badge on it. It says Tesla. It's going to cost
Yeah.
you more. It's like
Um.
Apple.
So there was another thing that I saw. It's actually a video. They were doing a dummy crash test with the Model Y, right? And they're trying to show you why LiDAR matters. LiDAR is basically the radar, right?
Yeah.
But in the newer Teslas, they don't use that anymore. They use a Tesla cam. Okay.
Yeah.
So people don't like that because they feel like cameras are not the best judge of distance and things like that.
LiDAR's the best one that's been out there, it's been proven.
Yes. So people want the LiDAR, but I think Daddy Elon ran out of parts and he had to push cars. So he pushed Tesla cam forward because camera's already in the car. So why not just use that instead of adding a separate radar to do the same function?
And
That's
save
what
money,
I think.
but I get to save money on it, and people still gonna pay for it. So
yes, exactly. So this they did a test, right? They had another car. I forgot what the other car was, and they put a dummy, like a kid running in the street. In the middle of the street, not a real kid, a dummy kid.
Fake,
okay, let me
fake,
just be real here. Yes, it was a fake.
Daddy Elon's not taking the orphans and putting them in the middle of the car.
Daddy Elon didn't do this test.
Okay,
other people did this test. So they used another car that has like full self-driving or emergency forward collision, whatever you want to call them, fancy words that have LiDAR. That car caught that kid right away and swerved or braked. That car passed, okay, in taking care of this kid coming out of nowhere. All right. Kid meaning the fake dummy kid. Just be real. Kids were hurt in the making of this
video. How about
video.
this? Just say dummy. Just put the dummy.
Dummy child, yes. Not a
crash
real
dummy child.
Yes, crash dummy, not a real dummy child. It's crash dummy. All right. So when the Model Y came, it's Model Y's turn. The Model Y gave no F, ran over this dummy. Model F did not care. 0 Fs were given by the Model Y. Like,
you
know what? Through it.
This is good. That's just a cat in the road. Don't worry.
Yeah, it actually did break, but it braked after the fact, after it already hit it. So it doesn't matter. You done killed the dummy kid, so it don't matter. You braked afterwards.
No, all you're telling me is, James, I'm glad you didn't get your car now. That's all you're telling me. I'm like, you know what? That's good news because I'll wait.
The thing is, they also did it when it was dark because the whole thing is with the cameras, if it's dark, they
can't see, which is what happened to us in our ghost video. Guys, watch our ghost video.
Yeah,
it happened in there.
See. So that's the whole point. Like, it can't tell what's there and what's not. They did it at night, and that's the whole downfall of the cameras at night and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's pretty messed up. Yeah. And then imagine this person puts their car in a assertive driving profile, like.
So it's good to drive assertive at night. Don't worry, it's good. We're gonna be safe. Watch out for that tree.
You'll be safe. The little dummy kid is not gonna be safe.
The crash dummy kid.
Little Timmy trying to cross the road ain't gonna be safe.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. As long as I get to where I gotta go faster, I'm good.
Oh my god! And the other car had no issues. The other car worked great. So it's like, obviously, the LiDAR makes a difference. That's the whole point. That's the point of this. The LiDAR makes a difference, and all the newer cars don't have it. I don't have it anymore. I have the Tesla cam because they made me sign a waiver.
That doesn't work because the freaking they got crashed because of the last update you got. So yeah, that works. That's good.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Sentry mode doesn't work anymore, and Daddy Elon has not responded to my tweet.
Yeah, so get on it, Doug on it.
I actually messaged him the other day for something too. I say it like we're friends, but I just tweet at him. All right.
Sometimes he tweets back at people. No, sometimes he doesn't.
So yeah, he does not gonna tweet back to me. But I tweet to him. Let me see what I said.
Listen, we got 1,000 people listening. So guys,
oh yeah,
tweet Daddy Elon about our everything electrified, so that way he can listen to all our complaints and get shit done. Yeah. That.
Yeah. The other thing I tweeted to him was about Tesla insurance coming to New York. That was the other thing I tweeted. I was like, help me, please bring Tesla insurance to New York, please. Listen, Geico wants me to pay $700 a month.
No.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm not. I wish I was lying, but I'm not.
Right.
700. I'm not even paying half of that for the car payment. I'm just telling you right now. That's how much they want me to pay.
$700 a month. What the hell are you talking about? Diamonds?
Yeah.
You want to give you blood diamonds? What is
literally $680 something that they quoted me a month.
No.
So that being said, I need Tesla insurance in my life so bad.
Yeah.
I need it so bad in my life. Either I need to move to Texas, move to California, move to Chicago, or it needs to come here. Because I am not paying this much money in insurance. I refuse. My car just sits there in the driveway.
It's worth more.
Oh my god, I'm paying so much money and the guy don't even drive the car. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I drive the car, just not in the winter time.
No, not
Yeah.
at all. It's too
Oh
cold.
my god. Oh my god. All right, guys. That's all the time we have for this week's episode, episode 23. If you like what you heard, give us a big like and hit that subscribe button. We're at 1,000 subscribers. It is not too late to join the army today. Join today. It is for free.
I agree. We should do it. Do
You
it
should
to
do
it.
it. Do it. Do it right now. I'm waiting.
Exactly.
I'm waiting.
I will give you some time to do it.
Go
3,
ahead. Did you
2,
do it?
1. Did you get it done?
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. That was so easy. All right, guys. Until then, we'll see you on the next one.